Much love, family. Hope everybody's doing great. Well, you ain't got to hope. I know you're doing great because you alive and breathing and you woke up this morning. And I always got to give honor to my brothers and sisters that take the time to listen. Thank you. Because when we share energy with each other, we encourage each other. We lift each other up, and that's what it's about these days. And I always got to give honor to my dad. May he rest in peace and rest in power. And I give honor to my mom because they both gave me this spirit, this fire, this wisdom. And I thank them for breathing the life into me to let me stand here today and lift others up. And the thing that was festering in my spirit today is we cannot help those, excuse me, let me fix this just a little tad, okay, just a little bit. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. We can't help those that don't want to help themselves. If you're floating through life and you burning bridge after bridge after bridge, then you just setting yourself up for failure. Some I always like to say, what positive things and what right things we do in the present will benefit us in the future. Now, everybody could use a little help. We're supposed to help each other. But at a certain point, especially if you're an adult, at some point you got to stand on your own 2 feet. Now, we all go through things and things happen that's out of our control. But sometimes the things are in our control. And a lot of times we don't play out scenarios and watch out for those impulses. Y'all know I always talk about them impulses. Impulses is what get a lot of us in trouble. And trust me, I've made wrong impulses many times. And you know, and this goes for friends, siblings, anyone that you're connected to that you're trying to help. Because when you get up, I just turned, everybody know I just turned 51 yesterday. And thank you to all that sent had the birthday wishes. Thank you, much love, salute, and I appreciate it. And I just, I know birthdays are a special day, but I'm just glad to be alive and breathing. So back in the days, I used to party hardy and all that, but now it's just, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be able to reach, speak, and teach, because it's brothers and sisters that reach me and put this desire to reach others in me. So that's what we're supposed to do as brothers and sisters. We take what we learn, we take our knowledge, and we pass it on to other brothers and sisters, male or female, young or old. That's what it's all about. And I will always, y'all already know, I will always use social media for the common good, no matter how someone acts or how someone don't act. Because, like I always tell y'all, we in control of ourselves. It is not no one else's job to keep us propped up, male or female. Like I said, again, we can help you. We can help you get there. But if you have no direction and you have no purpose and you're not responsible, don't be mad at those around you. You look at yourself in the mirror and you look within yourself and you see what you're doing wrong, and then you change it. You don't be mad at the world, because the world don't give a damn how you feel. So at some point in your life, you got to stand on your feet and be an effing soldier. Because a lot of us have been through struggles, even in my family, within my family. That's why a lot of us, a lot of us in our family are doing pretty well. It might be a couple that still haven't learned, but life will teach you if you don't learn. Something my grandmother used to say, keep on living, and you will see what life will bring to you. If you're always negative and you're not accountable or you're not responsible for your actions, and you're just walking through life willy-nilly, well, guess what? Your environment is going to be negative. You're not going to see positive, because you're not setting a goal for yourself. You're not putting yourself in a position where you can be better. You can't glom on to everybody else's successes, or when other people got things in their lives that they have to take care of, especially if somebody grown. It is not our job to take care of no grown adolescent. Now, given I've made a lot of mistakes in the past, and probably will make mistakes in the future. I've been homeless. Let me say, I've been jumped, beat up, you name it. The worst has happened to a brother. and look at me now. And that's another thing I like to say. If I can do it, you can do it. I've been through some of the worst. Some of the stuff that I have been through, a lot of people will probably kill themselves over, and that's real talk. And unfortunately, I've got a couple friends from the past that you know, that just wasn't self-aware, and you know, they took themselves out. May they rest in peace. And that was my brother Marlon Lawson and my brother Rico Daniels. You know, may they forever rest in peace, rest in power. And it was some good brothers, man. And I'm sure a lot of my friends from Decatur remember them. They used to, Marlon Lawson, they used to call him Boo. And Rico Daniels used to be a DJ at the skating rink in Decatur. You know, he was a good friend. And both of these individuals killed themselves. It was, I don't say it was because of a female, but it related to a situation, you know, with a female. And it's sad, and you know, may them brothers rest in peace. And I didn't want to bring that up, but that's just an example. If we don't stay strong and we don't be self-aware and we don't make some kind of direction in this life, especially these days, life is getting worse. It's not getting any better. You have to be strong these days. And I mean, I'm sorry, it's unfortunate, but the strong survive and the weak will not. And you don't have to be weak. Life is about choices. Look at the choices I'm making. And as everybody see, I don't get a lot of, you know, sometimes I post stuff, don't get no reaction at all. Do you see me get mad? And I might get a little aggressive. But do you see me getting bitter? Do you see me being down? No. I keep on pushing that positivity. I keep on reaching others. I keep on giving out what I got in me, what I'm meant to do. This is what my Creator put in me and put in all of us. All of us, especially our brothers and sisters, are melanated. We all got gifts. We all are created. It's all in us. The world, I mean, I know people don't like to hear this, but I'm sorry. Everything that's in this world came from a melanated being. We are the most creative. We can pull down creativity at will. We just got to tap into that power and stop looking at all on the outside of the world for this superficial stuff that don't mean nothing, including social media and all this crap. That's why I be positive. They could take all this crap away today and I'll be just fine with just, as long as my family good, my kids good, and I'm good, and everybody I'm attached to, and everybody is living to the best of their ability. That's what's important to me. Not attention, not materialistic things, not trying to be a player and you know, trying to hate on a brother or a sister because they coming up. That's what's wrong with us black people. We hate to see each other come up. We need to stop that mess and stop judging each other off status and views. I am so sick of that shit. Real talk. And be what we say we about. And transparency will set you free. And the reason why I say that, because I know it's things that, unfortunately, you got people that like to hold on to however kind of person you were in the past. And it used to irritate people. Now I just smile, you know, because if an individual or something is trying to keep you in your past, then you move on. Then it must be something wrong with them. So, and I'll say again, the old E is gone. Welcome to EBX. EBX cares all day, every day. This is who I am. Either you with me or you against me. And the new EBX is still loving, still supportive, but I'm not that naive. I don't have any guilt. I'm not having any guilt. I will deal with any challenge accordingly. And I've said this before, whether it's family, my life, my children, their mothers, whatever challenge comes up, thou shalt not fear, period. Because once you let that fear is like stress. Once you let that settle into your psyche and you keep dwelling on it, it's going to make its way to the rest of your body. Because the body always follows the mind. And everything starts in the mind. If you think low and you think low thoughts and you think small, well, guess what? Your life is going to be small. You got to think big. I always say, I want to save the world. I want to save my brothers and sisters if they can be saved. But you have to first start by saving yourself and loving yourself. No one can't love you if you don't love yourself. And you can't get mad if people have helped you before and they give you some cold advice. You know, sometimes not, you know, not giving a person something and letting them kind of struggle is a way of showing love. Because if you keep handicapping a person that's don't want to take accountability for themselves, then they're never going to learn, especially if they're young. So again, my sisters, my brothers and my sisters, especially my young brothers and sisters, what you do responsible now, what you do in a positive way now, anything that you do good that's beneficial to you, your family, yourself, that you do in this moment, this present time, and you stay with it and you have a purpose, you have a goal, you have a direction, it will always benefit you in the future. Always think steps ahead, always think months ahead, days ahead, years ahead. Even if it seemed like, you know, it seemed like impossible. No, like I said a minute ago, we got to think big. I mean, don't people remember a couple years ago I said I wanted to build, I said build your own legacy, and look what I'm doing. You can be anything you want to be. Nothing is impossible. Your world is only small as you think. If you think great thoughts, your world will be great. But you got to remember, my kings and queens, nothing happens right away. Some things takes time. It just depends on that individual. And something I'm learning in my walk in this experience, the reason why things take so long sometimes, because we don't get it. Some of us, especially, and this is for our young and our old, because we got a lot of grown adolescents out here too that's up in age and being ignorant. So this is for you too. If things that seem like it's not going right and everything seems wrong, it's because it's your thought process. Search inside yourself. What are you doing to keep these things happening? And this is something I had to teach myself and tell myself. Okay, what are you doing to keep negativity around you to make certain things happen? So I searched inside myself, and I will continue to be the best of myself no matter what happens or what people says. Because remember, no one pays your bills, no one works your job, no one lives your life. This is your spirit, your mind, your body. Remember that. So just be the best of yourself and see the best in others, and that's all you will see is the best. Think good thoughts, live long life. Life is meant to be lived, not endured, period. So if you're out there, for those that don't get it yet, I call down protection from my great creator for you to help you in your situation. And people can pray for you all day long, but if you don't got it inside, if you don't got it within yourself, if you don't have no direction within you, it's not going to do any good. You can hear all type of encouragement all day long, but you have to encourage yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to want to do right. Life is about choices. Every day you waste, every day you be negative and not trying to go anywhere is another day that you're wasting. And this is for myself also. I'll never make it look like I'm this perfect dude and I'm better than nobody. I will always say that. I will always be that humble brother. But I will continue communicating. Because what I always tell y'all, communication is the key to healing. So for those out there that's struggling spiritually or in any area of your life, study yourself. Stay positive through any storm. And the more you do it, but you have to open your eyes. Your mind have to be open. You can't be just looking at things that's happening before you. So stay great, my kings and queens. And the universe, and the universe will bless you. Because you can have anything you want in this life. The only limit in this life is the limit of your thinking. So think big thoughts and live long life. Real talk. So that's my positive thought. And I'll say once again, may all my kings and queens, my children, my family, their mothers, everybody I'm connected to, brothers and sisters that I listen to online, may you all have peace in wherever part of the world that you're in right now. Peace, love, power. Stay up, y'all. Nothing but blessings out there. You just got to go out there and grab it. Because the universe is always there to give you what you need. It's just waiting on you. The creator just waiting on you. So reach out and grab it. Much love. Stay up, y'all. One.